this is going to be the last installment that I can think of in my rotation of gear, things that I carry all the way around. So first thing I'm going to start off with is what I use the most. Those are pins. This is a Fellholter tie bolt. I can't remember what he exactly called this pattern, but it's the one that's a little bit more fancy. It has more designs. He's come out with many more since this, but this was part of the original run. It's a full titanium bolt action pin, and I think you can see how long I've had this pin. Look at the flat spots. Let's see. Look at the flat spots on the actual bolt itself. I mean, I've used this pin for years. I mean, like 5 or 6 years, maybe a little bit longer, but at least 5 or 6 years. My next pin is my Prometheus Alpha. This one is in copper. Very nice pin, different pin. A little bit heavier. I actually have owned this pin twice. I sold it once, regretted it, and then ended up finding this at a good deal. So those are my two most used pieces of EDC gear. This would be a close second. This is my copper key bar. I keep all of my keys on this. It helps me get around during the day to open different things up without having a pocket full of stuff. Probably after that, well, kind of in conjunction with the pin, this is a Donovan leather field notes cover, and I have this. As you can see, it started off a lighter brown, but you can see the patina on here. This is in my pocket every day when I go to work, and I'm constantly writing things in here, or as you can kind of tell, stuffing business cards in here. So that is what I write on. And I guess that's kind of two things: the Donovan cover, Donovan leather cover, and then the field notes that I use inside. Up next, I'll kind of go over a series of pocket tools that I've collected over the past few years from my buddy Rick Bloomer. This is just a titanium dragon tool, and you can use this as a key keeper. You can put your key ring through here and kind of loop this onto your pocket loop, and it'll hold your keys. This also has a 1/4 inch bit holder right here. You can also use this as a bottle opener. So it has multiple uses. It's made out of titanium. You can see the anodization there. Pretty cool little piece of gear. This is the Pyrambit. I believe this one is in D2 tool steel. It's a bottle opener and a pry bar and an impact tool. So it's a pretty chunky thing, but I like it. Comes in handy if you want to pry something and you don't want to use your knife or something like that. This is the Tactical, and I believe this is just plain old stainless steel. But again, you can use this as a key keeper. You can run your keys through here, hook it on your belt loop. This is a 2D Phillips screwdriver. This is a flathead screwdriver. This right here will work in the proprietary side of a Strider pivot. There is a 1/4 inch bit driver. I'm not 100% sure what that's for. I'm sure it has a function. And you can see the teeth here have been carbidized, and you can use that as a bottle opener. So pretty versatile little tool. My crane or crine worry stone, also made out of copper. I'll show you the back right there. This is number 536. Not to be forgotten and pulled out of my pocket. This is the Zach Woods pry bar. I don't believe it has a specific name. This one is in 3V. It was a gift given to me by a good friend of mine. I love this pry bar. This is the one I use the most, honestly. It's a bottle opener and a pry bar. This is sharp enough on the end. I think you can see how refined that is. This is sharp enough on the end if you didn't want to pull out a knife, you just wanted to pull out a tool and open up a box, break the tape, the seal on the tape. It'll do that just fine. Last, I'm just gonna roll them all out here in front. These are my main collection of smaller flashlights. This one here is more of a dressy flashlight that I'll carry, like I said, if I'm going to work or something like that, if I have a suit on. This is the Prometheus Beta QR V2. I would show you how it works, but the battery's dead in here. I need to get a new battery. Very nice light. It didn't come with the pocket clip. That's the one knock that I would give to it. This clip is pretty expensive too. I think it was a $30 clip. I know whatever it costs, the shipping doesn't come with it as well. It comes with the keychain adapter, but I don't want more stuff on my keys. As you can tell, that's why I have the key bar. This is a Surefire Tactician that I picked up not too long ago. I really like the light. It served me well. It rides in my pocket pretty much every day. You can't even see any wear or anything like that. It hasn't really worn out my pocket, but you can see it's smooth underneath this clip, which is a nice little thing that they did. It does ride bezel up. I know some people don't like that. Super bright light. This is an Olight S30R that was given to me as a gift years ago. I carry this in my EDC bag, not my work bag, but my EDC bag when I go out. Comes in handy if I want to walk the dog or something like that. I believe on a full charge, this thing has 1,000 lumens. This right here, I picked up years ago when I went to Glock and I took a class down at Glock. I use it anytime I'm sharpening a knife or doing anything, any fine work up close. This is a micro stream light by Streamlight. You can see that right there, Streamlight Micro Stream. Also a AAA light. I also can't show you how this one works because this one, the battery's also dead because I've used it so much. So I almost forgot one very important piece of gear. This is my Artemis Carry wallet. I don't remember the model name, but I carry this one every day. It has really helped me downsize and minimize. I carry this because I like to carry my wallet in my back pocket, and while the other minimalist wallets are more intriguing to me, they won't hold up to the abuse of me sitting on my cards every day. So it's served me well. I really don't have any complaints. Your cash capacity is limited depending on how you carry it in this strap, but this is how I carry it. It's worked for me well. It's also helped me with my leg going numb on long drives. I don't have that problem anymore. I carry this every single day. This actually is my second one. The first one was an older version of this. I got an upgrade and I'm really enjoying it. So I wanted to make sure I included this. Those are my other pieces of gear. I can't really think of anything else to dig out. So that was a 4-part series that pretty much covered majority of the things that I can think that I carry. If you guys enjoyed this, I hope you give it a thumbs up. Remember, a lazy man carries a dull knife.